All right, YouTube, we got another one, another trailer to watch. Pretty excited. Godzilla -1. Another it's a new Godzilla movie coming out in Japan in December, I think. I've been a huge Kaiju fan since I was a little kid. Yeah, big fan of Godzilla, the G-Man. We're gonna check this out. I'm looking forward to it. Of course, everyone running. Classic. Written and directed by Takashi. I couldn't get the last name.
Godzilla?
Yeah. He looks good. Classic looking Godzilla. Dude, the ground exploding like that as he walks under his weight. That is sick. So this is like right after World War II, I think. I guess this is a remake of the original. That's sick. Survive and fight.
Godzilla. -1.
Dude, he looks sick in theaters in December. Dude, that looks dope. There's definitely some callbacks. So it looks like this is going to be a remake from the original black and white one that came out, I think, in the 50s. Which is a classic movie. It's a classic monster movie. It really kind of like started the genre of monster movies and kaiju movies. The scene where you see Godzilla's spikes going underneath the battleship. Nice callback to the legendary verse Godzilla. And of course, the fire breath looked like it actually sparked a nuclear explosion in one scene. And yeah, it looks like it's taking place right after World War II. You know, it looks like we saw one of the bombs drop on Japan. And as you know, they're recovering from the war, Godzilla appears and starts tearing through the town. That looks like the premise of the movie. Very excited for it. I might actually go see this in theaters. I'm not much of a theater person anymore. Movies, they come out, you know, and then they release on a streaming service, or they're on Blu-ray like a month later, and it's just much more enjoyable to watch it in your home anymore, and it's much less expensive. So, but I might actually go and watch this in an IMAX, because it's kind of a special occasion thing. Like I said, I'm a huge, you know, kaiju slut. I love the kaiju movies. Grew up watching, you know, the original Godzilla movies, you know, the classic one, and I think it's the Showa era is the first one. I get it confused. I know it's like the Showa era and the Heisei era, and I get confused on which one's which. I think the Showa era is the earlier one, but you know, Godzilla vs. Gigan and King of the Monsters and you know, Terror of Mecha-Godzilla and all of those movies, classic Godzilla movies, classic kaiju movies, and then on through, you know, Godzilla 1985 is what it's called in the States, I believe. That's actually still probably my favorite Godzilla movie. I've watched that the most. That's the one I really grew up most with. And then that led into Godzilla vs. Biollante and a bunch of the other newer ones. And then obviously into now the legendary MonsterVerse with, you know, the new Godzilla movies. And Godzilla vs. Kong was sick, and it looks like they're, I guess, doing a sequel to that that's going to expand on things more. So obviously looking forward to those as well. And then of course just the Pacific Rim movies. I love the Pacific Rim movies. I would love to see more Pacific Rim stuff done. I think it would actually make a pretty good live action series. I mean, or an animated one. They did an animated one on Netflix, which was, I thought was still pretty good, but I think like a TV show, a TV show with a good budget behind it, I think it would make, I think it would be good on, you know, Netflix or Amazon or something like that. I think it could be successful. But yeah, so there we go. Godzilla -1. New movie coming out in December. So if you're a Godzilla fan, let me know. I'll probably check it out. Like I said, I'll try to go see it in the theater if I can, if there's an IMAX one available around here, or if it's in the theater around here. It might only be certain select theaters in the States. But when I can watch it, I will definitely watch it and probably drop a review. Let me know in the comments if you're like me, if you're into the Kaiju movies, if you're excited for this. And yeah, thanks for checking out the video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.